Hello. So I am in Haiti right now, and no, to everyone out there, I am not quitting YouTube. I've been taking some time for myself, and I've been loving every minute of it. It's been absolutely fantastic in every single way. Now onto this video. This video may just be, and probably is, the most important video I will ever post on this channel. Now this video is something that I've wanted to make for an extremely long time, but it's incredibly difficult for me to make for very many reasons. The first being, Eugenia has been a friend of mine, not a close friend, but a distant friend of mine, for about five years now. That is 3 years before I even started making YouTube videos. On top of this issue is incredibly complicated, and the fact that it's all broadcast online for everyone to see makes it 1,000 times more complicated. So, Eugenia Cooney, if you haven't been keeping up, Eugenia Cooney has been in the news for a lot of reasons. It all started a couple of weeks ago, about a month or two ago, when a few YouTubers started to notice her weight loss over the course of the past 4 years or so. At this point, those YouTubers, Onision and Really the Banana Girl, started to talk about this, and they started to urge people, their fans and Eugenia's fans, to go to her and say, Eugenia, we're concerned about you, we are worried about you, and we don't want you to die, and all of this was well and good. This was all well-intentioned. I can tell you firsthand, a lot of the people in Eugenia's life, from my experience, weren't facing this issue head on. They weren't talking about their concerns for her weight to her, and they were ignoring it and blowing it off. To be quite honest, it's a very touchy subject, and something that, as a friend of Eugenia's, I've never really known how to bring up. And I've brought it up multiple times, but whenever I brought it up, she would talk about a lot of the hate that she was getting online, a lot of the people making videos about her, harassing her, making assumptions about her and her body weight, and this is not what we should do. I'm getting very off, I'm getting very distracted. Let me start by saying Eugenia. So now Eugenia and I met at VidCon 2012. We were both fans at VidCon. Luke and I made videos of our own, Luke Corns, but still we were fanboys and fangirls, and yes, even then Eugenia was very skinny and it did concern a lot of us, but being 16, 15 years old, you don't really realize how serious of a concern that really is. Since then, yes, Eugenia has gotten skinnier, and yes, a lot of us have talked about it. This shouldn't be a secret anymore, and it's not something that Eugenia should be shamed for, because Eugenia, you are beautiful in every single way. I am not enabling her to everyone who thinks that people who love and support her are enabling her, because if you honestly think that, you don't understand what an eating disorder is. You don't understand that it's a mental illness. And you can't just tell someone that they are gross, that they look disgusting because of their weight. To everyone who is involved in the situation in any way, I urge you, call a eating disorder hotline, talk to them, understand, do research, read books about eating disorder. I don't know exactly what to say, but I just want to express how messed up a lot of the stuff has been happening is. It's absolutely sad and disgusting. The biggest and newest thing is that recently people have made a petition to get Eugenia banned off of YouTube. So first of all, not only are these people making videos about Eugenia, attacking her friends and family, saying that they are enablers of her without knowing the situation fully, without knowing what happens behind the scenes, just saying that they are enabling her eating disorder because they take pictures with her, because they tell her that they love her, because they give her decent and rational human support. They are also showing pictures of her and comparing it to other people with eating disorders, making videos saying that she died, making videos saying that she will die, making videos saying completely irrational things, urging people to flock to her in the numbers and dislike her videos, downvote her videos, saying that they don't approve of her and her life choices. And I just want you guys to take a critical mindset, to step back from this situation and think, if you were in her shoes, how would you feel about people doing this to you? How would you feel about people not only making assumptions about you, whether those assumptions are true or not? I am not the judge. Yes, I am incredibly worried about you, Eugenia. I love you, I respect you, I have so much compassion and care for you, but it fucking hurts to see people try to get my friend banned off of YouTube because of a mental illness that she may or may not have. It fucking hurts for people to tell her that she's disgusting, for people to tell her that she needs help, and not in a way that's like, Eugenia, we're worried about you, you need help, we love you, we support you, but telling her that she's starving herself and she needs to get help or she's gonna die in a completely screaming way. Imagine you were her. All these people were saying you had a problem and you didn't realize it at all. You had no idea. For me, that would be devastating. If you do any research about eating disorders and what they are, you'll understand that they are a mental disorder. It's not just a conscious choice that she's making where she can simply one day decide, okay, I'm gonna eat. If she wants to get better, it will be a long recovery process. A lot of people are having this argument that she is a role model, which yes, is true, and that she is encouraging other young, impressionable teen girls to live the same sort of lifestyle as they believe she's living. But guys, the reason that this petition is so wrong is because if we were to ban Eugenia from YouTube, not only would we cut out her source of income, where if she does want to get help, she won't be able to because insurance companies aren't gonna pay for her to get the help that she needs, which, trust me, it would cost a lot of money because going to a hospital, going to a place where you can recover, talking to therapists and getting the proper help for an eating disorder is an extremely costly thing. By banning her from YouTube, we are basically infringing upon her rights, telling her that she is wrong for the way that she looks, because Eugenia has never perpetuated a pro-anorexic lifestyle at all. And just because of the way she looks, just because she might make other people think this way or that way, that doesn't mean she should be banned from YouTube. Eugenia is a person. She has rights. Mental illnesses are a serious thing, and they need to be approached in a serious light. Eugenia, I and many of your other friends have been very concerned and very worried about you for a really long time. However, none of us hate you. We don't want to infringe upon your freedoms. We don't want to tell you what to do. We are simply concerned about you. I am concerned about you, and I have been for a really long time. And even though I've tried to bring it up sometimes, it's really difficult for me, especially as someone who isn't a super, super close friend of yours, to talk to you about it and bring it up. But I know a lot of other people are concerned as well. This doesn't change the fact that we love you. We want what's best for you. You've been the nicest person I've met in my entire life. Probably, definitely the most nice person I've met in my entire life. And I urge you, just consider some of the things that we and other people have been saying. I'm sorry about everything you've gone through. I know it must be hard having millions, literally millions of people tell you that you have a problem and tell you that you need help and tell you that it's your responsibility to get help. At the end of the day, the most important thing about all of this is you. I love you, Eugenia. I'll always consider you a friend, and if you need anything at all, I'm here for you. I know that I've said a lot, and editing this is definitely gonna be a huge mess for me, but the point of this video, and in conclusion, I just wanna say that Eugenia deserves our love and our support through this hard time in her life. And as a friend of Eugenia's, I wanna say, guys, just give her some love, give her support. Hatred, anger, and drama is not gonna solve this problem. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Stay sane, stay happy, and spread love. I'll see you guys next week. Alright, so I'm sure everyone's gone by now. I'm sure you all left. And quick before I go, I want to say one last thing, and that's that I didn't mean any offense by this video. If any of this offended you, this is just food for talk. And I know I kind of said that before, but I want to clarify. This is just food for talk. I think in situations like this, really big situations that are kind of above our community, it's our job to speak about them. Because at the end of the day, this is important. And it's not just important for Eugenia and her friends and her family that all are involved in YouTube as well, but it's also important for everyone who's going to be viewing this in their childhood. A lot of you are kids and you will be viewing this in your childhood. This is going to be shaping your childhood, changing the way that you view the world forever. Yeah, so keep having conversations, guys. Keep having good conversations.